Hey guys, welcome back to my organic farm. It's been about 2.5 years since I've started this channel, and over the past couple of years I've put up a lot of videos about how to grow different fruits and vegetables. And on putting up these videos, especially in the comments section and a few emails that I've received, a lot of people seem to face the problem of trying to get the raw materials such as the coco peat, the vermicompost, the manure, the seeds themselves. It's a very tedious task for them to get these materials over to themselves so that they could start their organic farming. So I was trying to look around online for good grow kits that would allow a person to start their organic farming, and I was unable to find any. So I decided that my organic farm as a channel would now grow into a company and would launch its first product. So this is actually the first product that we've created. It's called the GrowBaSiC, and it's basically an organic farming kit that contains all the necessary ingredients that would be required for you to just start off with your organic farming garden, and it should give you a first step as to how it would feel to run an organic garden. So it's pretty simple actually to use this this tool, and it's probably a really good tool to educate children on how to grow different organic plants and vegetables, and this could be their first step. I'll be putting it up on Flipkart and Amazon for sale. I'll be putting it up for sale on Flipkart and Amazon, and I'll be posting the links to the products in those two websites in the description of the video below soon, and you guys could go and order them out if you're interested in purchasing them. So let's just get started on how to use this product. So it comes in this packaging with the logo in it and a few instructions and website that you could visit to view the instructions for it. It's quite simple. You have a tape, just open it out. Right, and once you open it out, this white the cover around it is actually a grow bag, and if you see, this is basically what it looks like once you're done opening it. And inside the box itself, inside the cover itself, we have a compressed coco peat block. This is a 650 gram block, and it's manufactured and then compressed like this, and it's devoid of any water as such. And the idea is that as you pour water into it, it expands on its own, and you can it would be ready to use for growing plants. Over here I've got some neem fertilizer that we'll be using to give the nutrients for the plants that we'll be growing. And this is these are a few spinach seeds that will be supplied along with this box. So will the neem fertilizer. So you'll be getting this white card with the coco peat block, the neem fertilizer, and the spinach seeds. Yeah, so to get started, we'll first have to put in this neem fertilizer into the pot itself, into the grow bag. So we'll just cut it. Right, and we'll just empty it into the grow bag. Alright, so we just put it in, just keep it inside, and then once we're done with it, we'll just pour in our the water into it. Right, so I'm just adding 5 liters of water. I've got 5 bottles here. You'll see that as I'm adding the water, the coco peat block, the compressed coco peat block, is slowly increasing in size. Done with 4 bottles. I'm just pouring in the 5th one. Yeah, so we've poured in all the water that is necessary, and it should take a couple of minutes for it to get completely absorbed and to rise completely to its maximum level. So we'll just wait for that to take place, and then we'll have to mix it up. Alright, so the coco peat has expanded now, and we did put in the neem fertilizer at the top in the beginning. And this neem fertilizer, besides providing the nutrients to the plants that we'll be putting inside, it also acts as a pest repellent by repelling the pests that would probably get to these plants and spoil them. So that's one of the other uses of it. So we'll just be mixing it up right now, just using any tool, so that the neem fertilizer mixes up inside the coco peat that is expanded. So we've thoroughly mixed up the coco peat and the neem fertilizer. So we'll just be putting in a few crop lines so that we can add in our spinach seeds. Just making a few lines like this. And now we'll be adding the spinach seeds. Yeah. So just taking a few in my hand. Right, actually all of them. Right, so just put them along these lines, leaving about a little bit of space between each one. So we've put the seeds in, so we'll just gently cover them up with the remaining compost and the coco peat on top. So just be coupling it up. Don't put the seeds too deep inside because it'll take a lot of time for them to germinate. So you want them to be just about an inch to an inch and a half, about an inch under the surface of the soil. So just covering them up. Yeah, and we're done. So we've covered all of them up. Alright, so with that we're done with adding the seeds to the grow bag. Now the final procedure to be done before we stop is we'll be adding a few holes to the bottom of the sides of the grow bag so that excess water can escape out. So we'll just be using a safety pin and we'll be pouring a bit of water, and you can see that a little bit of water is actually coming out as I put the holes in. That's actually the excess water that we poured. So it will anyway go, so I'll just put two more on the other side. Yeah, so that should take care of any excess water that builds up at the bottom when you water it. So this is done as of now. For the first 2 to 3 days, don't add too much of water, maybe just about 150 to 200 ml. And once you're done with the first 3 days, since the reason you add only about 150 to 200 ml on the first 3 days is because you've already added about 5 liters of water to expand the coco peat block. After the first 3 days, you add about 500 ml of water every day, once a day, preferably either in the morning or in the evening. So like before you leave for work or after you come back from work, you could just water the grow bag. So with that, it will take about 6 to 8 weeks for you to get your final harvest. And the main aim of this grow bag isn't really to act as a source of a kitchen garden for your kitchen, but more as a step to learning how to start your first organic garden. This shouldn't be your major source of getting the fruits and vegetables. It's better for you to expand from this into a larger garden in the later stages. So this is just to get you started. In fact, it's a really good educational tool. It's a really good educational tool if schools are looking to use it for their kids, to try and get them to get used to how to grow different kinds of fruits and vegetables. This is a really good start for them, and I think that this would be a great product for them to do like a small project in school for. So I would recommend that they probably check this product out. So that'll be all, and if you're interested in buying this product, you could just go out and look at the description for the video, and I'll have the links posted up for the Amazon and the Flipkart where you can order this product. Thank you very much for watching this video. Thanks, and subscribe.